What's up, everyone? Thanks for stopping by. Esteemed Queen and Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. It's so interesting why that just impromptu just came in, because we definitely got a lot to talk about. For all of my new subscribers, welcome, y'all. Welcome. So as I'm sitting here doing lesson plans, alright, I might as well go ahead and chitter chatter a little bit. So it's been a minute, it's been a little while, maybe 2 weeks, but needless to say, you can see exactly why it is. I'm just so busy because I have more students than I thought I would this year, but it's okay. So be sure to get your water, get your wine, get whatever it is that you're sipping on, get it and bring it close. Now, of course, you know, over a course of 14 days, a lot has happened. But needless to say, there is a couple of things that I think we should talk about. Kind of like when you heard that engine revving and you could still hear it miles away. I feel like a lot of people wish they had that battery in their back. And I've been seeing a lot of posts lately about, you know, having a time out, a time alone. So in that way, when it's time for you to come back to the plate, you feel rejuvenated, you feel, you know, nurtured because you gave yourself that time. And all of those things are absolutely correct. It's, you know, it's like you need that downtime to be able to rise up and be able to take care of your responsibilities and the things that you are accountable for. So that's what today's tea talk is about. All right, it's like you having that Easter moment, right? You know, when the Lord decided that He wanted to get up and make things different. You know, we need to kind of think of our downtime to kind of be the same way. It's like when you come out of your alone time, when you come out of you know, filling your own cup again, it's because you know you need that battery in your back. You know you need that time to be able to go through and filter through what you've been thinking about and putting it on the front burner, so then that way you're able to deal with everyday situations. Amen. Amen. So that's what we're going to talk about today. It's really about just taking care of yourself so your higher self will be able to take care of other responsibilities. And not only that, but think of it like this: when you decide to take time for yourself, that's still self-care. That's still you protecting your energy, and it's damn sure making it so like you're repowering your light, so your light does not become dim. All right. You know, someone who does not understand that, who isn't mentally there yet, let this be a confirmation for you. Like anyone that does not understand your alone time and your me time, that definitely has something to say of maybe they don't know what it is yet, but it's also not you being sneaky. It's really just you taking care of yourself, like I said. Because when it comes down to it, every one of us has a new chapter that we're going to start, a new season that we're going to start. Funny story. I want to say late December of 2023. No, let me take that back. It was like the top of December of 2023. I just kept getting these dreams, and I kept researching them, and I kept trying to figure out what the symbolism was for certain things that just kept coming back, right? Because a lot of times, like, if we don't accept a dream, or if we don't accept a confirmation, we'll keep getting it in multiple ways until we kind of like throw our hands up. So in this situation, learning more about myself and knowing myself better, I didn't second guess what I kept seeing. I didn't second guess what I kept dreaming about while I was asleep. Ultimately, that was what I was hearing was helping me be prepared for what was going to come up, hence Easter coming up, you know. So I said, okay, fine, whatever. So I went ahead, went through the process, went through the steps of what I needed to do to get prepared in order to be ready. And as time went on, you know, you get sidetracked, you start doing other things, you know, you have other businesses, you have other class studies, you have other priorities that take the front seat. And so eventually I got back focused again, because you need that alone time. You need that time to nourish yourself. And so the next thing I know, as soon as my school gets certified with the state, all of a sudden it was just like all of these leads that were looking for this, that, and the third, now they have a direct connection and line of communication with me. So what happens? You start registering a lot of kids. You start, you know, building up for the next year. You start opening up enrollment for the summertime, because it's here, right? It's literally here. If you think about it, I mean, we're almost in March. We just started in January. So needless to say, I knew something was going to happen, because I don't ever get messages of being prepared unless there is, I don't want to say warfare, but there's something that's about to happen, right? So Lord and behold, I have 102 new students that I have to go through and, you know, filter through A, B, C, D, F, G. Needless to say, that downtime that I was told to make useful, it really did become parallel with what I got going on. So it's not a thing of, you know, you just not wanting to be around. It's not a thing of you isolating yourself, because there's purpose in isolation, but there's not a mission in it, if that makes sense. So the whole entire time, while I'm literally switching up things, letting my students know, letting their parents know, these foundational students that I have, they really opened up a gateway for the floods to come in. And so now I understand, anytime I hear get ready, anytime like in a down season I hear get prepared, I know that really does mean take care of myself, because I have a full schedule, and these children, they keep me young. I ain't gonna lie to you. So understand, like, every new chapter has an Easter moment. It has a moment you need to prepare, you rest, you take care of yourself. No is perfectly an answer, and is damn sure a word. It's in the dictionary. So, you know, make use of it, because if you don't, it disables you from really being able to take care of self. Now, the interesting thing about self, of course, we all have success, but at the same time, when we come across being able to experience success, which is either you having a well-balanced life, your cup is being full, you're not, you know, letting it overflow with other stuff to contaminate your energy and your light. We have to understand, like, all those things come with passion, and they come with belief, and they come with a commitment, right? Because anytime we say, well, I want to go get a new car, guess what? You have to take your ass to work. All right. If you want it legally, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to take your butt to work. You got to work. You got to accept the fact of, you know, taxes is going to come out. So that's going to shorten up a couple paychecks for you to do that. But needless to say, you're going to get shit done. All right. You being able to take care of yourself is going to enable you to get shit done. Passion does not come without some type of deficit, right? We get burnt out when we decide that our passion is fueling us to go further. So we got to figure out what our gas is in between to help us fuel up and feel re-energized. Okay, again, it goes right back to that down moment, that downtime. You deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So when you have those moments and you have that time and you have those areas and points in place where you feel like, even though you may be an empty nester, you may feel as if like you don't have anything on your books and it feels weird. It's because guess what? Change is weird. New seasons are weird. You have to get adaptive to what's going on. Get the, you know, read the room pretty much. You know, when it comes to energy and light and new chapters and new seasons, you got to read the room. You know, you don't want to come up in a room where everybody else is not awake, and you damn sure don't want to go into a room where everybody feels like they have a spiritual awakening and don't know the difference between awakening and enlightenment. So understand, when you have that downtime, make sure you use it to heal, to refocus, and embrace yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. All those things replenish your energy. Y'all already know I am a whole knitting fanatic. I'm trying to hide my guilty pleasures. Like, I you know what I'm saying? Like, we all have them. And so you got to get to a point in place that anytime you hear that it's not okay for you to take care of yourself to be okay, that is a red flag. I did a video on this, as well as boundaries, and it's okay to exercise them. It's okay to utilize them. If you didn't have the right to take care of yourself, I mean, it will be your own reason as to like why you're burnt out. You know, at some point you got to realize, even in a marathon, they got a checkpoint. They got a checkpoint and they got Gatorade. So you need to get your wet towel and sit the hell out. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, you get more accomplished when you have the energy than when you try to work knowing that you're no good and burnt out. There's a difference. So in your moment of rising, take that time before to take care of yourself. Check in on yourself. Do for yourself. It is okay for you to not give a F about anybody for a day or so. And heal. Focus. Re-energize. Invigorate yourself. Find things that you like to do. Find passions. In order for you to find passions, you have to explore. Sometimes exploring helps us find us even more. So this is why it's so essential for you to take time out for yourself. Again, I don't understand why some folks, you know, I understand everyone's relationship with their subscribers is different, right? I get that. I'm more of a person of like, if life is happening, I'm not going to apologize for it. Because that's what life is supposed to do. It's supposed to happen. How I prepare myself to deal with it says a lot within my bounce back. You can't bounce back if you have no energy. You can't bounce back if you don't know better. You can't bounce back if you neglect yourself. A person who neglects themselves is very dangerous because they lose who they are. They lose sight, or they lose themselves, period. And I don't want my subscribers and all my tea talkers to be like that. Oh no. So, you know, I want you to heal, drink your water, wash your hands, including your thumbs, right? And I want you to take care of yourself. I do. I really do. I really want you to take care of yourself. So then that way you can come back, like, share, and subscribe, and tell me how it is you taking me time, self time, our time, first person time. What the fuck? No, it's all about me time right now to take care of yourself. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. And not only will you not regret it, you will try to implement it more because it helps you find your solace. It helps you find that place where everything else in life helps you be well balanced. It becomes part of you being well balanced. And that also goes with you shedding the skin that you don't need, shedding the BS that you don't need to take moving forward with you, and you realizing the main things that you do. Again, I mean, we got 8-seater vans, we got 6-seater vans, we got 4 4-seater SUVs, and we got 2 motherfucking car seat cars. So you figure out how much you want to take with you. It's all up to you. But if you need that moment, take that moment. Because when you rise back up to the surface again, you don't want no one to be shook. You don't want no one to be shocked. You want everyone to see that you are in attendance. And there's nothing wrong with that. So y'all tell me, how do y'all take y'all time before y'all come back to the table? How do y'all take y'all time to be able to regroup before you have to feel like you have to go back to everyday life? What do you do? What place do you go in order for you to fill your cup back up? Because it is important. In order for you to get a 10 of cups in life, you got to have at least 9 of them yourself. And you have to let go of that 8 of cups in order for you to fill a 10 of cups. Okay, all my tarot readers out there, they know what I'm saying. In order for you to have that chariot moment, you need to have a strength card come out on that table. All right, you need a temperance card to come out on that table. So that way you understand how important it is for you to be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically balanced. There's nothing wrong with you taking care of yourself. In this day and time, with mental health crisis being at a uproar and an increase, you doing yourself a favor. You're doing yourself a favor. So y'all tell me down below. Be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. And until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Bye. You guys, so on a day like today that is raining, but I still have to go out and run some errands. I do like to keep my makeup neutral. I like to keep it natural. I like to keep it simple. So these are my 4 favorite e.l.f. products, which is the hydrating camo concealer, and this is the clear mascara. This is the instant that's my eyebrow pencil. This gives it like an instant lift. And then this is my bronzer. As you can see, I love to use it. I've had it for some time now, but I love the nice casual blend of browns that fit and glow beautifully with my skin. So these are the 4 products that I usually use on a day where I want to look extra fabulous, of course, but I don't want to put in a lot of effort. So if you're interested in any of these products and the face I have in this video, be sure to take advantage of the e.l.f. discount down below. And by all means,
The depths of the media sees no evil. Buildings crashing 9/11, no sake for the people. Children take to everything. Others willing to feel anything just to say they were there. Boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, domestic violence. Do you care? When the curtains close, your head hangs low. You're wishing someone was there. Just turn to me for relief. I know how you feel. I am you. You are me. We share symptoms of the black sheep. Aren't you aware?
This image, I remember howling winds, nights trying to hustle to 10 degrees, ash on my knuckles. Coke in my long john, sipping on the brisk. A tall glass of liquor, please, we get a sip of this. Coke in my long john, slave to the sin. Call me young coke there if the cops try to frisk. I may get a grip, I may get a grip. I may slapping 20s, lots of tails and some shrimp. I used to bump Wayne all day as a pimp, now I'm past Wayne, Drake and going in.